Finding proper employment can sometimes be a bit of a challenge. For me, I need something with structure, boundaries, rules, and guidance in order to be the most productive at my workplace. Good lighting can also really help. Exposed fluorescent lighting rods cause me a lot of hardship. I find that they really affect my mood, my vision, my stability, almost everything in terms of just being able to function. The previous place that I worked had probably the worst lighting that I have ever experienced. My job prior to that, I was at for 3 years. I helped open the store and I helped shut it down. I would have still been there had the economic problems not occurred, but unfortunately they did, and thus my job was terminated at that point. My position now is something that I'm very content with and pleased to be at my workplace. I'm working in grocery right now, which I've never worked in before. I have worked in a retail environment, so that kind of set me up to have the skills necessary for a job like this. I restock, I face, I look for things that are expired, and there is just a wonderful amount of structure for that kind of job, and I really like that. I always have a notebook with me, multiple pens, and I find myself jotting down notes or keeping a calculator with me so that I can figure out what the proper discounts are and keep myself super organized and on task, which is essential for me. And I'm going to be learning how to work in the produce department and eventually also working as a cashier, which I've had previous experience of. I like the ease and interacting with people when it's something that is a repetitive task. I find myself able to ask other employees and coworkers and the management for things that I'm uncertain of, and they will provide me with the correct answer, and I really, really appreciate the fact that there's always a resource for me. There's books, there's binders, there's just a variety of things to keep me on task. If a customer has a question, I'm quick to help them, and it may sound scripted when I'm answering them, but a lot of the products that I work around, I have experience using, so in that regard, it helps a lot. I also work for a local company, and I find that working for a local company, like provincial versus maybe a whole Canada company that's based, on the East Coast and here, that there's a stronger bond and a stronger connection in terms of feeling like you're part of the business and being able to convey their company's mantra to the customers by providing the best customer service possible. And I'm not sure if other people who have Asperger's find that when structure is there, that they perform at their best, and when there's always something to do, it really helps as well. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm working a fair bit of hours, which may be why my updates aren't as frequent. So I am definitely working to get back on track with that. How do you find your workplace? What do you do for work? And what do you find makes you the most productive? Thanks so much for watching.